Is it the right moment to buy or sell Incannex Healthcare stock? In this video, we will explore Incannex Healthcare in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 16th of July, 2025, and now we are here to deliver an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You don't want to overlook any critical updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Harness the capabilities of AI and receive free price predictions and thorough analyses for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is intended for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since the 8th of July, 2025, our system has ranked Incannex Healthcare as a strong buy candidate, giving it a score of 5.08. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time. Those who followed our analysis would have experienced an impressive gain of 76.64% since we first identified Incannex Healthcare as a buy candidate just 7 days ago. This equates to an average return of 10.95% per day since it was designated as a strong buy candidate. The stock is currently situated within a broad and declining trend in the short term, indicating that further decreases are anticipated. The present 3-month trend suggests a potential decline of approximately 22% over the upcoming 3 months, with possible returns ranging from a complete loss to around 17%. In terms of a longer perspective, our 12-month analysis forecasts a projected change of nearly 88% decline. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could vary between a total loss and a decline of about 90% over the next year. This would mean that the future price might fall within a range from 0 to approximately 3.8 cents. Our latest daily update for Incannex Healthcare includes the headline, High Volatility in Incannex Healthcare Limited stock price on Wednesday, which ended trading at 0.388. The Incannex Healthcare Limited stock price gained 14.09% on the last trading day, which was Wednesday, the 16th of July, 2025. It rose from 0.340 to 0.388. This marks 3 consecutive days of gains. It will be interesting to see whether this upward trend continues or if there will be a brief pause in the coming days. On the last trading day, the stock fluctuated by 25.52% with a daily low of 0.339 and a daily high of 0.425. The price has increased on 8 of the last 10 days and is up by 85.69% over the past 2 weeks. However, volume decreased on the last day by 259 million shares, with a total of 275 million shares traded, amounting to approximately $106.54 million. It is important to consider that a decrease in volume alongside rising prices may indicate divergence and could serve as an early warning of potential changes in the upcoming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached 3.12 and the lowest was 0.080. Currently, the price is 87.57% or 2.73 below the 52-week high and 99.6% or 95.68 below the all-time high recorded on the 14th of March, 2022, when the price peaked at 96.07. Incannex Healthcare, trading under the symbol IXHL, has recently made significant strides in its clinical and strategic initiatives that are likely to positively influence its stock price in both the short and long term. On the 18th of June, the company announced a crucial milestone with the database lock for its Phase 2 trial of IXHL-42X, its lead candidate for treating obstructive sleep apnea. This not only confirms the completion of clinical data collection, but also paves the way for the anticipated statistical analysis, which is vital for future regulatory submissions. Further enhancing its position, on the 24th of June, Incannex expanded its clinical advisory board with the appointment of Dr. Douglas B. Kirsch, an esteemed figure in sleep medicine. This move is expected to add immense credibility to its obstructive sleep apnea program, potentially attracting investor confidence and driving stock value. Additionally, the strategic cancellation of Series A warrants helps streamline the company's capital structure, eliminating future dilution, which can often negatively impact shareholder value. By reducing potential outstanding shares, Incannex strengthens its shareholder base ahead of its key Phase 2 clinical milestones. Moreover, a joint venture with Mind Medicine Australia to advance psychedelic-assisted therapy signals a commitment to expanding its portfolio in next-generation mental health treatments, likely appealing to a broader investor base. Overall, these developments not only position IXHL favorably in the biopharmaceutical landscape, but also suggest a promising outlook for its stock performance as clinical results unfold and market perceptions evolve. Analysts have assigned Incannex Healthcare stock a general strong sell rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio similarly as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts also provide the stock with a strong sell rating. The following signals have been identified for Incannex Healthcare. The chart displays mostly positive signals today. Incannex Healthcare Limited stock shows buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, suggesting a promising outlook for the stock. Additionally, there's a general buy signal indicated by the relationship between these two signals, where the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. Should there be any downward corrections, support is expected at the levels of 0.264 and 0.221. A decline below either of these thresholds will trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Thursday, June 5, 2025, and so far, the stock has increased by 116.7%. Further upward movement is anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, commonly known as MACD. Volume decreased during the last trading day, even as prices rose, creating a divergence between volume and price, which could serve as an early warning. It is advisable to monitor the stock closely. Here are some additional signals you might find noteworthy. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal, pivots, buy signal from 28 days ago, Bollinger, buy signal from 2 days ago, short-term moving average, buy signal from 9 days ago, long-term moving average, buy signal from 8 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 7 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe the short moving average generated a sell signal 14 days ago. The long-term moving average produced a sell signal 109 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages provided a buy signal 147 days ago. For more details on signals, please visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Incannex Healthcare. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at 340 cents. With no support from accumulated volume below today's level, the risk is increased. A drop below this support may result in a significant decline in the stock price. This stock may experience considerable movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility. With a substantial prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is categorized as very high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by 86.4 cents between its high and low, which is a change of 25.52%. For the past week, the stock has exhibited an average daily volatility of 19.71%. Before we dive into the potential favorable trading levels for Incannex Healthcare, let's quickly review some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is losing money. Even well-established companies can go through challenging periods, often due to factors outside their control. However, consistently negative PE ratios may suggest insufficient profitability and potential risks of bankruptcy. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 29th of September, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are currently at negative 290 cents. It's important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Incannex Healthcare. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which suggests that the stock could move upwards swiftly under favorable conditions. In this scenario, you may consider entering a position and using volume to determine the optimal time to exit. On the downside, Incannex Healthcare encounters its first support level at 340 thousandths of a dollar. If this support level holds, it could serve as a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Incannex Healthcare from multiple analyst sources is a strong sell. The most recent insider trade for this stock occurred more than 3 months ago. The latest transaction took place on the 23rd of October, 2024, when Barbado Luigi M. completed an insider purchase of 100,476 shares of common stock. Our recommended stop loss is set at 0.377, representing a decrease of 2.7%. This stock experiences very high daily fluctuations, which introduces a significant level of risk. The relative strength index, measured over 14 days, stands at 90, further amplifying this risk. However, there is a buy signal generated from a pivot bottom identified 27 days ago. Is Incannex Healthcare stock a good buy? Incannex Healthcare Limited holds several positive signals. Despite the stock being in a declining trend, we believe it remains a good option at these current levels. We anticipate that Incannex Healthcare Limited stock will perform notably well over the next 3 months. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Thursday, July 17th, we expect Incannex Healthcare to open lower by 401 thousandths of a dollar, starting at 384 thousandths of a dollar. We want to remind you that trading carries a significant risk of monetary loss. It's advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any purchases or sales of securities. You should not base your investment decisions solely on information from StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. Here is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.